Good morning, Damascus Christian School, and welcome to your 7th edition of the Eagle's Nest. I was thinking back to a wonderful verse I heard about 2 weeks ago at my parents' church out of Galatians, which prompted us and encouraged us not to give up on doing good. And if we continue to press on, we will reap a harvest in the end. So I want to encourage you. Some of you are looking at being 2 months into school. Some of your sports seasons are coming to a close. The quarter's coming to a close. And at this point, you can get worn out, both physically, academically, spiritually, emotionally. I would encourage you to continue pressing on and continue to doing what is right and good. I know this is difficult. It is something that convicted me as I heard it as well 2 weeks ago. So I encourage you to finish the quarter strong, finish your sports season strong, and continue to press on to doing what is good. We also have some additional opportunities for giving and even possibly getting in some additional outreach hours. That will be Operation Christmas Child, which will be starting up here soon. The National Honor Society will be heading this up, where you will have the opportunity to participate by donating socks, donating small toys, and a variety of other items that may be sent over in a small shoebox-sized container to kids around the world. Typically, most of you can find some of this stuff just laying around the house that you don't want anymore, or if you have a little brother, little sister that doesn't want what's in their kids' meal, those toys are often good as well to send over. Please talk to a member of the National Honor Society if you are interested in participating in this. More information will be coming soon. We are also continuing the Bible drive this month. We're about halfway through the month, so if you do have an old or used Bible that you do not need anymore, please consider donating that Bible so that it can be distributed to people who don't even have access to a Bible. In fact, in some of these communities, they tear out pages and they distribute them throughout the community and rotate them around, and oftentimes they put these to memory because they know they will not have access to a Bible in its entirety. National Honor Society applicants will be finding out this week, today. If you were selected to be a part of the National Honor Society, an induction ceremony will follow later this month, if not at the very start of next month. Sorry about not getting to you last week, but we had to go over some details together as a staff in the selection process. Also want to thank all the juniors and seniors who are now on a consistent basis signing out and signing back in when they leave campus during lunch, and believe I have most of the permission letters from your parents to do that. So if you haven't, make sure that's been turned in. Also, if you have not noticed, we do have some work being done on the exterior of the building. The rest of the exterior of the building will be painted to match the color scheme that you see on the gym. So please just be aware of those men working around on our campus. And remember that we can be a testimony to those men as they work as well. Students, there are just a couple of you left to finish up map testing, and we'll be trying to round you up later this week, probably starting on Tuesday. These results we hope to be sharing with your parents during conferences in a few weeks. And for chapel this week, the secondary will be hearing from our very own Anna Wakefield. Finally, students, outreach hours are continuing to be updated and posted onto the bulletin board. Make sure you are collecting your hours and documenting what you need to document. Also, there's a great opportunity to get some hours this year at the Harvest Festival. The sign-up sheet is outside of the auditorium, where you might sign up for an hour or more if you like. We'll also try to provide time for you to get some outreach hours in during the day of setup for the Harvest Festival, October 31st. Finally, students, we have a big week of sports. We have both our junior high soccer team and our junior high volleyball team playing in league championship games or playoff games on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have our cross-country team participating in their league championships. And we also have on Wednesday our volleyball team head off to Sub-State at Sherman to play. So I would encourage you, if you have the opportunity to make sure that you go on and cheer on your classmates. And we also have our soccer team, our varsity soccer team, getting ready to head off into playoffs as well later this week.